Iran-backed Hezbollah is down in the dumps. In the aftermath of the conflict that Hezbollah initiated with Israel in 2023, the militant group's requirements have surged significantly. In a frantic effort to restore its military strength, it is striving to recover the capabilities that were significantly devastated by Israel's focused actions against Hezbollah personnel and facilities. The expenses associated with rebuilding civilian infrastructure have reached staggering billions, and the Shia community in southern Lebanon, which forms Hezbollah's base, is relying on the group for ongoing assistance. Hezbollah has faced significant challenges in addressing its growing financial obligations, finding it difficult to fulfill commitments for reconstruction grants, as well as salaries and stipends for the families of deceased and injured fighters. In a particular instance, the group distributed post-dated checks intended for home repairs, yet the payments were halted before the majority of recipients received any funds. Iran continues to pledge significant support to Hezbollah. However, this endeavor is becoming increasingly challenging. The Lebanese authorities have enacted measures that were once thought impossible, such as barring Iranian planes from landing in Beirut, inspecting Iranian couriers upon their arrival, and prohibiting Lebanese banks and brokerages from engaging with multiple financial entities associated with Hezbollah. Meanwhile, the newly established government in Syria is intensifying efforts to intercept Iranian arms and funds that are destined for Lebanon as they pass through its territory. Now, as US warships and combat aircraft buzz its patron Iran, Hezbollah has revealed its red line. Here's all you need to know. An official from Hezbollah informed the AFP news agency that the militant group will refrain from intervening if the United States conducts limited strikes against Iran. However, the official emphasized that an assault on Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei would cross a red line and provoke a retaliatory action. Additionally, Lebanese officials reported receiving indirect alerts from Israel indicating that it would take strong measures, potentially targeting civilian facilities like Beirut's airport, if Hezbollah were to engage in any conflict between the US and Iran. Hezbollah currently finds itself in a precarious position, apprehensive that Israeli military actions might soon strike at its hubs, located in the Dahiyah district of southern Beirut. Compounding its difficulties, the group is potentially on the verge of losing its primary backer amidst widespread protests erupting across Iran and looming threats of US military intervention directed at the Shia government. Even if Tehran successfully persuades Washington to strike a deal that averts its collapse, Hezbollah harbors concerns that its own survival could be sacrificed as part of the concessions the regime is willing to make. Since the onset of the crisis, the leadership and propaganda apparatus of this Iran-aligned group have refrained from commenting on the ongoing protests. As per the Washington Institute, whatever happens in Iran, now is a great moment to take aim at the main pillars of Hezbollah's domestic power, particularly the financial and political infrastructure that fuels the group's ongoing threats to Lebanon, Israel, and the wider region. Beirut can best weaken Hezbollah's financial networks by targeting its cash economy, while the international community can target and isolate the group's political roots in various state institutions. From Speaker of Parliament Nabi Berri to the numerous government appointees and employees who act on behalf of Hezbollah.